Okay, inflation video number 3. I want you to hold the point that I had about millennials in mind as we discuss the cheap money era. When looking at the retirement crisis, it's useful to ask, why are we here in the first place? And the simple answer is that industrialization disincentivizes having kids. And so people didn't. Now, economically speaking, that does create something of a sugar rush, because all of that consumption that could have been instead going into feeding kids and diapers and everything that goes instead into consumption or retirement. And globally, that happened with the baby boomers all at once in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. And so we saw incredible economic growth, especially in the 80s and 90s when the boomers were first entering the workforce and could enjoy increasing wages from the low skill as they were moving into medium and high skill. Then you get to the 2000s and you start bringing on the labor forces that are involved with the second wave of globalization. So we're talking China, Vietnam. And so we add in to this capital abundance an additional piece of labor abundance coming from these countries that previously were not plugged into the global system. Now, as far as timing is concerned, that was great for the baby boomers. It's really helped their retirements, with one exception. It always kept their interest rates very low. So they had to pursue increasingly more speculative investments. Now, turning that around from the other side, that ended up creating the financial crisis, which for millennials derailed their career for about 5 years on average. And when they were entering the workforce during the period of peak labor abundance, it depressed their wages, and wages have been depressed for about the past 30, 40 years. I bring this up because it is important to remember this when we get into our next piece. How will the millennials wield the power that they have? That's next time.